Michelle, I have never seen anything like this before. We were in front of this house not 20 minutes ago and it was standing and fine. Now it is gone.
Los Angeles is currently experiencing its worst wildfires in history, with flames engulfing 31,000 acres of land and forcing 180,000 people to evacuate their homes. 5 separate wildfires are raging across the region of Palisades, Eaton, Kenneth, Hearst, and Lydia. California Fire Chief David Acuna reported that around 10,000 structures have likely been destroyed. Many celebrities, including Tom Hanks, Rita Wilson, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Aniston, Bradley Cooper, Ann Sarnoff, Alan Bergman, Kathleen Kennedy, and Carol Lombardini reside in these exclusive neighborhoods.
I have never seen flames from my house like this, ever. This is insanity.
James Wood, the casino star, was also evacuated from his home due to the wildfires.
I'm sorry. Just, one day you're swimming in the pool and the next day it's all gone.
On Tuesday, he shared photos and videos on X depicting the raging flames. One photo showed thick smoke and high-reaching flames, captioned, "The view from one of our security cameras." A video titled, "Leaving," captured the urgency of their evacuation. In a later post, Woods expressed gratitude to all the wonderful people who reached out. "Thank you for your concern. We successfully evacuated, but sadly, houses in our street didn't survive." Actor Cameron Matt also lost his home to the wildfires on January 8, 2025.
We grabbed passports and birth certificates, and I got all the photo albums that I could get out of there. I grabbed my dog's ashes.
He shared a touching post on Instagram writing, "We are safe, but this is what's left of our beautiful home. The home where our kids were raised and where they dreamed of raising their families someday." Cameron and his estranged wife, Vanessa Maria Ravello, have 2 children, Lucas and Lila, both 21 and 18 respectively. The devastating loss of their home has left the Matt family deeply saddened. Actor Steve Guttenberg was also significantly impacted by the wildfires that forced mass evacuations across Los Angeles.
The biggest fire I've ever seen in my life. And 9 o'clock in the morning, everything was fine. At 10 o'clock in the morning, the sky was black and the fire was raging.
Over 30,000 residents were displaced, and Guttenberg played a pivotal role in aiding firefighters. In an interview with KTLA on Tuesday, he explained how he assisted by moving abandoned cars to clear pathways for emergency responders. Actress Ricki Lake also faced a heartbreaking loss as her dream home was consumed by the wildfires.
See the flames from here. I don't even know what I grabbed. I think I might have just said goodbye to my house.
Sharing emotional photos on Instagram, she revealed that her Californian residence was completely destroyed. "I can't believe I'm typing these words," Ricki wrote. "After a valiant and brave effort, Ross and I lost our dream home," she said, referencing her husband, Ross Birmingham. Ricki described their home as heaven on earth and a place they envisioned growing old together. The loss was particularly painful as it was the location of their 2022 wedding, making the devastation immeasurable. Actress Emily Proctor, best known for her role in The West Wing, faced the devastating loss of her home due to the wildfires. During a CNN interview with Jake Tapper, Emily shared, "Selfishly, I wanted to say how much we loved our neighborhood, and we still do. It was an incredible community. We evacuated, and I believe our home is gone." She expressed deep appreciation for firefighters and volunteers, recounting how Fire Station 69 supported the community with bake sales and toy drives. Paris Hilton is another celebrity who lost her Malibu home in the wildfires.
I'm just heartbroken for everybody who's lost everything. The families, the children, the animals. It's just been heartbreaking to see what happened to just California.
On January 8th, she shared her heartbreak on Instagram after watching her home burn live on TV alongside her family. She wrote, "This home was where we built so many precious memories, where Phoenix took his first steps, and where we dreamed of a lifetime of happiness with London." Actor Josh Gad spoke out about the unparalleled devastation caused by the wildfires.
I have never seen flames from my house like this, ever. This is insanity.
On Wednesday, he shared on Instagram, "In my 20 years of living in Los Angeles, I've never seen anything close to the devastation these fires have caused. So many of my friends have lost their homes." Josh praised the efforts of firefighters and emergency services, adding, "Every time they suppress one fire, another one pops up." He acknowledged the immense bravery displayed by those battling the relentless flames. Actor Billy Crystal and his wife Janice lost their longtime Pacific Palisades home in the fires. They had lived there since 1979, raising their children and grandchildren in a home filled with love and memories. In a statement released on January 8th, Billy said, "Words cannot describe the enormity of the devastation we are witnessing. We ache for our friends and neighbors who have also lost their homes and businesses in this tragedy." Actor Milo Ventimiglia tragically lost his Malibu home in the devastating wildfires.
What's it like to then stand here?
Heavy. You know, you start thinking about, man, hits you so quick.
Thankfully, his pregnant wife, Yara Marino, and their dog were unharmed, but the flames destroyed their home. In a striking coincidence, Milo's character on This Is Us, Jack Pearson, also succumbed to smoke inhalation from a similar fire on the show. Speaking to CBS News on January 9th, Milo reflected, "You know, it's not lost on me. Life imitating art.
Go back to the street! Go back to the street right now! I'll be right out!"
He watched the destruction unfold through security footage, describing the experience as heavy. Milo expressed sorrow over losing cherished memories and witnessing the destruction of neighbors' homes. Actor Eugene Levy evacuated his home in Topanga Canyon as the wildfires spread. Speaking to the Los Angeles Times on Tuesday, the Schitt's Creek star described the scene. "The smoke looked pretty black and intense over Topanga Canyon. I didn't see any flames, but the smoke was very dark." Thankfully, Levy and his family evacuated safely and avoided further devastation. Actor Mel Gibson lost his treasured Malibu home in the recent wildfires while he was in Austin recording an episode for the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Gibson bought the coastal property in 2010 for $8 million, and it served as a beloved family retreat.
Well, first, I thought it was just, oh, gee, bad luck, tragedy. But then I think I came to realize that it was monumental mismanagement by our elected officials.
Speaking on Elizabeth Vargas' report on January 9th, Mel expressed his grief. "Obviously, it's kind of devastating. It's emotional. You've lived there a long time and you had all your stuff." Celebrity chef Sandra Lee took to Instagram on Tuesday to share a heartfelt message about the wildfires nearing her Malibu home in Los Angeles.
Home anymore. My house is gone. It's literally gone. I've been crying all night.
She described how much of her home means to her, calling it a source of comfort during some of the darkest times in her life. Sandra spoke about the love and effort she poured into creating and preserving the home she purchased several years ago for a considerable amount. Nestled in Malibu's picturesque coastal area, her property, valued at millions, boasts luxurious amenities and a stunning location.
I do. And this used to be the party house in Malibu. Everybody has been in this house. Marilyn Monroe, Dick Van Dyke.
Actor Jennifer Love Hewitt was another victim of the wildfires. On Instagram, she shared an emotional post, writing, "I have no words, only prayers, and as much hope as I can hold for our home and our kids while we watch everything burn." Jennifer expressed gratitude to first responders, saying, "Thank you to everyone fighting so hard for all of us, and to every friend who has reached out or hugged me in the past 24 hours. Jennifer, her husband Brian Hallisey, and their children, Autumn, Atticus, and Aiden, evacuated their home to prioritize their safety." Comedian Whitney Cummings revealed that while her family is safe, they evacuated their home due to the raging fires. On Instagram stories, Whitney stated, "Sometimes evacuating too soon clogs the roads and hinders LAFD, but this fire is moving so fast that now isn't the time to take chances." She acknowledged the rapid spread and its lasting impact, saying, "This changes everything forever." Though Whitney and her family are currently unharmed, the wildfires have left an emotional mark on their lives.
Some of them grow up to be Elon Musk, but most of them grow up to work in tech support and have a shelf full of Warcraft figurines, and they won't pay for dinner because their money's tied up in Bitcoin.
Former First Lady Maria Shriver expressed her devastation over the destruction in her neighborhood. On Instagram, she shared, "Heartbreaking, devastating beyond belief. Everything is gone. Our neighborhood, our restaurants, all of our friends have lost everything." Maria and her family safely evacuated, but the magnitude of loss in her community has been overwhelming, leaving many without homes or belongings. Star Wars legend Mark Hamill was among those forced to flee the wildfires. He posted on Instagram about his evacuation on Tuesday evening, writing, 7 p.m., evacuated Malibu. There were small fires on both sides of the road as we approached PCH. By 8:15 p.m., Mark, his wife Marilu York, and their dog Trixie have reached their daughter Chelsea's home in Hollywood. He described the fires as the most horrific since '93 and urged others to prioritize safety. Melissa Rivers, the daughter of the late Joanne Rivers, shared on CNN that her home has been destroyed in the fires. "My heart is so broken, not just for myself, but for everyone going through this," she said, reflecting on the devastation in Pacific Palisades. Melissa added, "It's a town, and it's wiped off the map." She expressed profound sorrow over losing her family's history, saying, "This is the end of everything that belonged to my family and its legacy. I managed to grab my mom's Emmy, a photo of my dad, Edgar Rosenberg, and a drawing my mother made of me and my son. I chose the drawing over a photo, as photos can be replaced, but the drawing is irreplaceable." Reality TV stars Heidi Montag and Spencer Pratt also lost their home in the wildfires.
I just want to go home. I just want to see all my stuff and sit on my couch.
Spencer's sister, Stephanie Pratt, revealed the heartbreaking news on Instagram, saying, "I'm beyond heartbroken for my brother, Heidi, and the kids. Just spoke to my dad. He tried to save my brother's house, but the wind was so strong there was nothing he could do." The couple is now focused on rebuilding their lives after the devastating loss of their property.
Having 1,000 crystals until you're not trying to pack them all because the fire's coming around the corner.
Singer and actress Mandy Moore also had to evacuate her newly renovated Spanish Revival home in Los Angeles. On January 8th, Mandy, her husband Taylor Goldsmith, their 3 children, Gus, Ozzy, and Lou, who was 4 months, and their pets left the home. Mandy posted on Instagram stories, "Grateful for the kindness of friends who gave us a place to stay last night, trying to shield the kids from the immense sadness and worry I feel, and praying for our city and mourning the destruction and loss." Actress Jamie Lee Curtis voiced her concerns about the wildfires threatening her neighborhood on Instagram on January 7th. "My community and possibly my home is on fire. My family is safe. Many of my friends will lose their homes. Many other communities as well," she wrote. During a heartfelt appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon, Jamie announced a $1 million donation to support wildfire victims, demonstrating her commitment to aiding those impacted by the disaster.
It's just a catastrophe, everything. The market I shop in, the schools my kids go to, many friends now have lost their homes.
Actress Julianne Hough evacuated her Hollywood Hills home as a wildfire broke out nearby on January 8th. On Instagram stories, she posted, "There's a fire right by my house. Everyone in Hollywood Hills should evacuate immediately to avoid being stuck in traffic." Later, she shared a video from her car with her dog Sunny, confirming their safety and urging others to act quickly. Travis Barker's children, Landon and Alabama, were forced to evacuate their home due to a brush fire in Pacific Palisades. On January 7th, Landon shared an Instagram story featuring a selfie and the caption, "Just evacuated, praying for everyone the fires have affected." Alabama also posted saying, "Just evacuated from my home due to the wildfires in Los Angeles. Please be safe. They're saying the fires are spreading football field mounts in seconds." While both siblings are safe, their home and belongings were lost to the devastating flames. Actor Rob Lowe assured fans on Wednesday that he, his wife Caitlin Olsen, and their sons Axel and Leo were safe. Taking to X, he wrote, "Our family is safe. So many homes and entire neighborhoods are just gone. The love and support we receive from everyone in our lives fills our hearts. The bravery of first responders going to hell to help others is astonishing. Thank you." Songwriter Diane Warren revealed the heartbreaking loss of her beach house of 30 years to the fires on Tuesday night. She posted an Instagram photo of a rock near the beach, captioning it, "This is the last pic I took of Leah's rock from my beach house. I've had this house for almost 30 years, and it looks like it was lost in the fire last night. There's a rainbow shining on it, which I'm taking as a sign of hope for all creatures affected by this tragedy. Thankfully, the animals at the rescue ranch are okay, which is what matters most. Stay safe, everyone." Jennifer Gray's daughter, Stella Gray, revealed the destruction of her mother's home through an Instagram story on Wednesday. "Last night, my mama's house was burnt to the ground. Luckily, she and Winnie are safe," she wrote. Stella urged everyone to give their loved ones an extra hug during this difficult time. A representative for Scary Movie, star Anna Faris, confirmed on Wednesday that her home had been lost to the wildfires. In a statement to US, they shared, "Anna and her husband are safe and very grateful. Anna, who shares her 12-year-old son Jack with her ex-husband Chris Pratt, has prioritized her family's safety amid this tragedy." Actor Jeff Bridges experienced a profound loss at his family's historic Malibu home, which was consumed by the wildfires. The 4-bedroom house, a treasured property offering stunning views of the Pacific Ocean, had been passed down through generations in the Bridges family. Jeff, along with his siblings Beau Bridges and Lucinda, inherited the residence and held deep emotional connection to the home. While grappling with the heartbreaking devastation, Jeff expressed gratitude that his family remained safe and resilient during this challenging time. Tina Knowles shared her devastation after losing her beloved Malibu bungalow, which had been her sanctuary for years. Posting a serene video of dolphins swimming in the ocean, she reflected on her final days there, writing, "This is what I was looking at on my birthday, this past weekend from my tiny little bungalow on the water in Malibu. It was my favorite place, my sanctuary, my sacred happy place. Now it's gone." The bungalow had been a source of peace and joy for Tina, making its loss especially poignant. She extended her condolences to others impacted by the wildfires and expressed her admiration for the firefighters who risked their lives to protect the community. Model Chrissy Teigen recounted the nerve-wracking moments of evacuating her home with her husband John Legend and their 4 young children, Luna, Miles, Esty, 23 months, and Ren, 18 months. Sharing her experience on social media, she posted a selfie with the caption, "I'm very scared now, packing," revealing the overwhelming emotions of leaving her family's home behind. Later, Chrissy updated her fans with a lighthearted video from their hotel, featuring John and their children, captioned, 4 dogs, 4 kids, and a bearded dragon walk into a hotel. The mix of fear and humor showcased Chrissy's resilience as she navigated the crisis with her family in tow. Singer Jhené Aiko was among the many individuals whose homes were destroyed in the wildfires. The loss of her home had been a deeply emotional experience for Jhené, but she remains focused on rebuilding her life. With her family and beloved pets by her side, Jhené is determined to rise above challenges and to find strength in the face of such adversity. Eric Braeden, star of The Young and the Restless, documented the emotional journey of evacuating his home as the wildfires drew dangerously close. In a series of videos posted on social media, Eric captured the flames nearing his property and the somber moment he was forced to leave. One particularly heartfelt video captioned, "Saying Goodbye," showing the actor standing in his backyard, bidding farewell to a home filled with memories. Eric's post resonated with fans and brought attention to the personal toll the wildfires have taken on countless individuals and families. Candy Spelling, the mother of actress Tori Spelling, spoke out about losing her Malibu home located along the iconic Pacific Coast Highway to the devastating wildfires. The home, which she described as a wonderful gift, was a place of joy and family gatherings for decades. Candy had listed the property for $24 million last year, but later decided to keep it due to its sentimental value. In an emotional statement to TMZ, she said, "I'm in shock, still processing this massive loss for our family. I am beyond grateful for the memories." The destruction of this cherished home had left Candy and her family grappling with profound sadness as they mourn the loss of a significant part of their history. In the face of unimaginable loss, these stories remind us of the resilience of the human spirit and the power of community. As these individuals begin to rebuild their lives, let's continue to support and stand with all those impacted by the devastating wildfires. Stay safe, and thank you for watching.